time. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Platypi franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 3. Or year number 1. Jesus Christ, that's the wrong series. Still thinking it's the Thumpers here, people. My bad. Last episode for the Platypi, we managed to hang on and win against the Jacks in 13 innings, winning 6-5, the final score, as we did outlast them. Despite an early injury to starter Ace Von Asen, he managed to go deep in the ball game, keep us in it. We rallied back to force a tie game, and then ended up outlasting the Jacks in extra innings, winning in the 13th inning behind Rufus Sumar, the long reliever. So with that victory, we've now won 3 games in a row, and we're currently sitting in second place in the division, a half game out of first, trying to match the Wildlets with another victory today. Today's matchup is against the Nemesis, but before we jump into that, we have roster moves to make before we begin the episode, as we're going to try and get maxed out chemistries here in 2 different categories here today. How are we going to do this? Well, watch and critique if you must. So we're going to be bringing in backup catcher here, Sponge Dryden. He's going to replace Tugboat Thomas here on the roster. Reason being is because we're going to have Dryden bring in maxed out RPI hero as a bench hitting option for catching position here for Thomas. Now, I love Tugboat Thomas, don't get me wrong. Thomas has been solid this year for us, but he hasn't really done much, and with the potential that Cuffingham and Williams both have, he's not going to get a lot of playing time, and I'm very rarely ever going to use him as a pinch hitter. So with that in mind, bringing in Dryden, he is going to be a very easy to go to pinch hitter, probably even the first one we go to most often than not. So that is going to boost up that, and it's also going to keep us in the discipline trait and get us more money back as well. So we're still one off getting maxed out discipline traits here for our team. Moving down the list, we move to our next position that we are going to look to improve. We're going to go ahead and bring in middle infielder Hans Slaperio here, the 26-year-old. He is going to replace Dilly Dowler on the roster and cut us a little bit more salary off, as I realize signing Dowler for that much was a mistake, and unfortunately, in the limited use she did get, it didn't go so hot. So getting rid of her here makes our bench middle infielder slot actually, reasonably priced, all things considered. So, relatively speaking, of course. So, with that, Slaperio comes in. He's crafty. That boosts up one of those. So, we got one on that end now. Moving down the list. Next move we're going to make, we are going to hold off on getting rid of Sky Rodriguez. She is still a very valuable pinch hitter, as we all know. Although Smokey Ash is still hanging around here. We are thinking about bringing him in at some point. But for right now, we're okay with not making the move right now for Rodriguez. Moving on down the list, we move to the outfield position here, and this might come as a surprise to some people, but we are going to go ahead and bring in rookie Arsenio Armstrong, the 30-year-old right fielder with cannon arm. He is going to come in, and he is going to replace veteran Muffin Studwick on the roster, giving us a little bit more money back in that move as well. Studwick just hasn't done anything offensively this season. He's been decently solid in the field, but at the end of the day, he hasn't done a whole lot with the opportunities presented to him. And unfortunately, because of that, he's going to have to bite the bullet and go home here. So he is going to be leaving the team. And that is it on the offensive side of things for roster moves at this current moment. We are now moving down the list here. We are going to move down into the pitching department. We are not touching the starting rotation right now, so no worries there. We are going to the bullpen. We are bringing in Sign Blinder, the rookie 29-year-old with Rally Stopper. That is going to be max boosted, and he is another disciplined player, so it brings us back within 1. Unfortunately, to make this move, we are going to have to go ahead and let Gertie Goatman go, as he is unfortunately the victim of having a crafty trait that is having a minimum boost. Specialist is effective, but not if it's not boosted up, and Goatman's ratings are not high enough. We got him in here for 1 appearance. He did really well in said appearance, but we have to go with our gut here, and Blinder, with that maxed out Rally Stopper, is going to offer something that Goatman unfortunately just doesn't have right now, and that is a trait that is boosted up to max effect. And last move we're going to make, we're making one more roster move here in the bullpen. We are going to go ahead and get rid of Shirley Indiere, unfortunately. We are going to go ahead and bring in BH4 Bob Hurlington IV, or are we going to bring in Brent Branch? That is true. So the thing is, we need to bring in one more disciplined player to max that out, and then we also need to bring in one crafty player to get that up to tier 2, while sacrificing somebody in the process. So my thought process here is if we go get someone like, okay, where are we at? So if we go for BH4, that obviously puts Crafty at tier 2. We'll get pretty good boosted volatile trade as well. Or we can go for a disciplined player such as Langdon Strider or Eddie Stetson. Both of them are relatively around their price point where they should be. Bringing them in would boost up discipline, that we would lose another scholarly player with the loss of Indy Air here. Now, we're not making this roster move yet. We will make this roster move after today's game because we need Indy Air to pitch because Zumar is absolutely gassed, so he is not available right now. So we'll keep Indy Air for this game, and then after today's game, we will let her go, cut her loose, probably bring in either Stetson or Strider here to move the discipline trade back up to max, which should be awesome for us. So that's the move we'll be making. We'll see if either of these players are going to be here for at the end of the game. Moving to today's matchup after those roster moves, we have rookie Froggo Ballinstandos, the left-hander, making his debut today against the 6 and 7 Nemesis with Heidi Mabetz, the veteran, on the hill. Right-hander with maxed out elite slider, 0-2 with a 4.15 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Lineup for today's game for the Platypi, leading off at catcher, it is Hera O'Wugliams. Batting second, third baseman Beefcake McStevens. Batting third is locked-in first baseman Peak Physique. Batting fourth is center fielder Hayam Coloner. Batting fifth, locked in second baseman Kitty Kaufman. Batting sixth, making his debut in right field, Arsenio Armstrong. Batting seventh, locked in shortstop is Charlie Lopez. Batting eighth in left field will be Roy Crowds. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Froggo Ballinstandos. Let's jump into it and have some fun here today against the Nemesis. Here's their lineup. Leading off at catcher, Gabby Ganez is going to be starting behind the plate as both Staples and Aoshima are both tired. Jock Sports is starting at shortstop. Jackie Slam is playing right field. She is still injured from an earlier injury this year, or an extra innings game most likely. She is tense. Then it's third baseman tense Hito Moonshada. Batting fifth, left fielder Brian Pickleford. Batting sixth, tense first baseman Mash Taters. Batting seventh, locked in center fielder Churl Dangerfield. Batting eighth, second baseman Flash Ladar. And batting ninth is the pitcher Mabetz. Yeah, the Nemesis played an extra inning game recently because, look at this, Yatter is tired, Hadier is tired, Slam is tired, Staples is tired, Aoshima is tired as well. So it's like, damn, they got hit really hard with this one. Let's jump into it and have some fun. We're going to be at home here in Colonial Plaza, taking on the Nemesis. Hey, Shanable, welcome in, buddy, welcome in. Hopefully your day's been going well. Get to see the debut of Froggo Ballinstandos today, as well as right fielder Arsenio Armstrong will be making his debut today as well. And also, a quick shout out here on the channel. We have a new follower, Camouflage, followed in between streams. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Thank you for, finding it interesting enough to leave a follow on here. We're up to 90 followers now here. Love seeing the community grow every day. It's appreciative, guys. Thank you. Let's do it. Alternates in the daylight. Let's do it. Gabby Ganez leading off, catching today for the Nemesis with Durable. Hit this on the year with 1 RBI, facing rookie Froggo Ballinstandos, making his Super Mega League debut. There's two-seamer inside. That is a strike. 0-1. Hey, Macho, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Hopefully your day's been going well as well. Throw ball away in the first pitch to Ganez. Is pulled foul out of play on the left side. Crowds gives it a look, but he ain't getting there. It's quickly 0-2. Change it down and in from Froggo. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First career punch up for Froggo. Let's get that ball for you, Rook.
Number 12, Jock Sports.
Next up, Jock Sports. Shortstop hitting .309. 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the year. Slider down the way in the first one. Chop back to Froggo. He'll field it cleanly to first. 2 down. And next up is right fielder Jackie Slam, who is tense. Still recovering from that extra innings game, hitting .231 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. First team ripping away in the first one. Blew it by Slam, 0-1. Change of middle in. Chased and fouled off out of play. It's quickly 0-2. He's him down in the way. Grounded slowly to thirds. McStevens to his left, bare hands, and fires in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning here for the Platypi. Bottom 1, O'Wugliams, McStevens, and Physique do up against Heidi Mabetz, veteran right-hander. Hera leading off, catching today, hitting .262, 7 RBIs on the year. Off-speed hitter active for her against Heidi Mabetz. Veteran is 0-2 with a 4.15 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. 9 runs given up, 8 earned, and 4 appearances. 3 of them starts. 17 and third innings pitched, 22 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 5 homers, 13 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 310. All right, let's bring it on. Change it down and in is off the plate and low. Ball 1. Cutter away. That's a strike. 1-1. Heater down in the way, hit back at the middle, under the legs of Mabetz into center field. That's a base hit. Leadoff single for Hera. Here's third baseman Beefcake McStevens. He's locked in with hitting .509. 5 homers, 13 RBIs with high pitch active here. Slider up and away, that's a strike. 0-1. Heater up, line to right center field, over the diving glove of the second baseman, into the gap it goes. That's going to be extra bases for Beefcake. Dangerfield gets it in. It is going to be a double for Beefcake, 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Platypi already threatening here for peak physique. First baseman locked in, hitting .478 with 4 homers and 9 RBIs. Let's see if we can build on this momentum. The bet's already tense. Heater right down the middle of the plate. Strike called. 0-1. Way outside on that slider. Good take. 1-1. Heater down and then hit the third base line. Pick diving moonshot and makes the stop. Throw to first. That is an RBI grounded, and peak physique is hurt running to first base. Oh no, what happened? Colliner due up next. Center fielder with RBI hero active, hitting .438, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. He tweaked his groin. Minor injury. He's locked in. He's going to stay in for now. If he loses the mojo, he's coming out. We do have Seb Swolson for this reason, so he is available. Yeah, they played an extra innings game, and we just lost physique, and Ace is already hurt. Cuffingham's tired. Like, jeez. Good lord. Come on, hey. Curveball up and in. That's a strike. Nice pitch. 0-1. What the What was I swinging at? Heater in the dirt. 0-2. Slider away. Hit deep to right field. That should be deep enough to get the run home. Slam makes the catch. Beefcake tags. Throw coming in. It is not even close. Sack fly RBI. It's 2-0 Platypi. Next up is Kaufman. Locked in, hitting .455 with a homer. 8 RBIs on the year. Hit her first homer last episode as she pulled a curveball down the line. Curveball up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Slide it down and in off the plate low. 1-1. Cutter down and then check low again. 2-1. Heater middle in, line at the middle. Off the diving glove of Jock Sports into left center. That's a base hit. And Kaufman might stretch it to 2, but she did that just to make Sports hurry, so that's only a single. What? Don't worry. Charlie Lopez will save us somehow. What? That was close, dude. Yeah, it was. I was just saying again, not even worried. Not even going to break a sweat. They weren't trying hard enough. Rookie right fielder Arsenio Armstrong batting in the 6th slot today, making his debut. He was just signed to replace Muffin Studwick on the roster, freeing up a little bit of extra cap space. We literally just signed him. We actually did make a few roster moves here before at the start of the episode. We'll run them through for you real quick. So we have Arsenio Armstrong now. He is replacing Studwick. He has got cannon arm out there in right field, so that is a yay for when Cuffingham is catching. We also brought in Hans Slaperio. He is going to replace Dilly Daller as the backup middle infielder. He is cheaper, so that is a yay. Save us some more money. Veteran catcher Sponge Dryden is going to be the de facto pinch hitting catcher with RBI hero. He was brought in for Tugboat Thomas, so Tugboat is no longer on the roster. And we also let Gertie Goatman go. We brought in rookie Sign Blinder with maxed out rally stopper. So boosting up that bullpen there. We are still 1 player shy of getting maxed out discipline. We're probably going to be cutting Shirley Indiere from the roster after this game. She is going to be let go, and we are going to bring in a reliever who is disciplined. It is either going to be veteran Eddie Stetson or veteran Langdon Strider, depending on which one is cheaper. Cattle ranch in Texas somewhere, I guarantee it. All right, Arsenio, go get him. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Long look at first there from Babette. Pick off, back safely Kaufman. Runner goes. Heater up and in is off the plate. Throw down by Ganez, not in time. This is their 3rd string catcher behind the plate, folks. Both of their top 2 catchers are tired from that extra innings game, so Kaufman gets an easy free steal. Kitty 4 for 5 now on steals this year. 1-1 count to Armstrong. Curveball misses low. 2-1. Change up, dumped to center field. That is down for a base hit. Kaufman coming around third. She will hold as Dangerfield is the only one of those guys I do not run on. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Charlie frickin' Lopez. Shortstop locked in, hitting .444 with a homer and 12 RBIs. Slider pin, that's a strike, 0-1. Curveball hangs, ripped foul by Charlie, out of play, 0-2. Heater down, pulled foul, still 0-2. Pick off the first, back safely is Armstrong. Slider pin away, Charlie fouls it off, staying alive, 0-2. Slider up, hit through the middle, base hit for Charlie Lopez. He's done it again, folks. 13th RBI in the year for Charlie. It's 3-0 Platypi. Here's Rory Crowds, the 8-hitter. Left fielder is now the de facto starting left fielder with Studwick gone. Inside pitch active, hitting .545, 2 homers and 12 RBIs. Change it down, rip foul, out of play, 0-1. Slider pin away, fouled off, it's 0-2. Curveball down, pulled foul by Rory, still 0-2. Heater away, whiffed on it, strike 3. He just missed it. It was outside, but on the corner. First punch out from Mabetz, that ends the inning. We send 8 men to the plate, score 3 times on 5 hits to the second. Moonshada, Pickleford, and Taters do up as Ball and Standos pitches with the lead. We're making enough roster moves this season to make up for the Reapers franchise ban. Basically, yes. No bombs, one boy. Welcome in, nobody. Hopefully your day's been well. Let's see. We had an RBI ground out from Physique, who pulled his groin. Tweaked his groin running to first. He's still in the game, by the way. Callner hit a sac fly to right, and then we just had a RBI single from Charlie freaking Lopez. Moonshada hitting in the cleanup slot, hitting .296. Oh, don't worry, one boy. Those Nemesis are missing half their starters. They're all tired. Slam, Yoder, Haudier, Staples, and Aoshima are all tired from an extra innings game they had not too long ago. So they're all gassed and taking some rest, except for Slam. They have their third string catcher in. Gabby Ganez is catching today. All right, Hito, go get him. Heater down and then off the plate, ball 1. Frago threw 7 pitches in the first inning. Man, there's only 2 here to Moonshada. Lopez fields the grounder and 1 down. Next up is Brian Pickleford, left fielder, hitting .265. Mind gamer active for him. We see him away on the first pitch. That's fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Slider up and in, off the plate, 1-1. Change away. Fouled off late, 1-2. Forcing me down and in. Line to second, right at Kaufman, 2 down. Next up is Mash Taters, first baseman Tense, hitting .235 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Roll down on the first pitch, low, ball 1, just missed. Forcing me down and in, whiffed on it, 1-1. Light up and away. Hit deep to right center field, but under it, Colliner there. Taters retired, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Frago 3 up, 3 down, bottom 2. Ball and Standos, Williams, and McStevens coming up. Frago leading off, locked in right now. Mash, if only you knew the alternate timeline you came from. Yeah, he would be so happy. Here, inside off the plate, ball 1. Well, actually, in that alternate timeline, Taters played 3 years for the Platypi before coming over to us. He played 1 year with the Nemesis, and then was picked up by the Platypi in free agency for 3 seasons, and then went to the Saltieves. So, we could make that timeline a reality. That's off the plate, 1-0 to Frago. Change up and in, that's a strike, 1-1. Heaters away, 2-1. Way high on the cutter, 3-1. Please don't. Heater up and in, chased inside, full count. Slider up, foul back, counts full. Change him up and in, grounder to second, right at Leather. 1 down. Next up, Harrow Williams led off the game with a single. She also scored a run. Heater up, line to left field down the line. That's a fair ball for Harrow. She got one up at the top of the zone. Digging around first, heading for second. She will beat the throw-in from Pickleford. It is a 1-out double. Beefcake up next, one for one with the double today. He also scored a run in the first inning. Cut her down in the way, low and outside. Ball 1. Sliders away, 2-0 the count. Heater up, hard chop through the middle. That is a base hit into center. Holding at third is going to be the runner. Runners at the corners, 1 down. RBI chance here for Peak Physique. He hit an RBI ground out to third his first time up, and he tweaked his groin running to first. So, feeling the pain. Locked in, though. Pitch out, nothing doing there from Mabetts. Slider at the knees, lined in the right field. That's a base hit, and Physique delivers one more home. Going around third is Beefcake. He will reach third base safely. First and third, 1 down, RBI knock for Peak. 4-0 Platypi. Here's Colliner. Sacked by his first time up. RBI hero again active. We seem to do really good with Gingers. First it was Slash, and now it's Beefcake and cuffing him. Yep. I don't know what it is. Mabetts rattled. Heater down and in, low and inside. Strike called, though. 0-1. Slide up and away, lined over second. Leaping is Leather to rob him of a base hit. 2 down. Next up, Kaufman, 1 for 1 with a single today. And a stolen base as well. She's locked in. Cut her up and in. Ooh. Little early, kitty. Little early. 0-1. Way outside on the heater. 1-1. Heater up, line through the middle. A base hit for Kaufman. That's going to drive home Beefcake. It is 5-0 Platypi. Next up, Arsenio Armstrong. Rookie singled in his first at bat. Let's see if he can bring home his first RBI of his career. Ooh, early on that changeup. What was I swinging at? Holy crap. 0-1. Slider middle in, chopper in the hold of second. Shortstop, Sports on to first. That ends the inning on the backhand. 2 more home for the Platypi. It's 5-0 now to the third. Dangerfield, Leather, and Mabetts 2 up. Charles Dangerfield leading off. Center fielder is locked in, hitting .261 with 4 RBIs. Frago cruising so far, locked in through 2 innings of work. Heater up and away, fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and in. Low, missing, 1-1. Both our right fielders have cannon arm. That is pretty tight, isn't it? That is wonderful, actually. 2-seamer away, that is it up the middle, and that is the first hit today given up by Ball and Standos as Dangerfield will reach the lead off the third. Good speed there over at first, but Williams behind the plate. Here's Leather, second baseman, hitting .250 with 1 RBI on the year. Ball down and in, taking low, ball 1. Heater down in the way, outside, 2-0. Slider in, pulled foul, that's out of play, 2-1. Change up and away. Line up middle to second. Kaufman dives to her right. Nice play, Kitty. 1 down. Took away that base knock. Here's Mabetts, who's rattled. Hitting .250 on the year. No pinch hitter coming. I'm expecting a bunt. Heater up. Bunt is popped up. Ball and Standos off the mound. No play at second. He'll take the out at first. Sacrifice successful. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Guinness, who's 0 for 1. Fire at the knees on the first pitch. Folder, strike called, 0-1. Seamer up and in. Checked high and in, 1-1. Working down in the way. Checked outside, 2-1. Curveball down in the way. Hit off the end of the bat to left field. Crowds over to his left. In a few steps, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Another 0 on the board from Frago. Ball bottom 3. It is still 5-0, Platypi. Bottom of lineup up, Lopez, Crowds, and Ball and Standos. Charlie leading off, 1 for 1 RBI single his first go round. He's locked in still. Slider up, taken high, ball 1. Slider low, 2-0. Good ball away, that's a strike, 2-1. Slider hangs, fouled off. Will it get out of play? Yes, it will. Unnecessary dive from Taters, but I appreciate the effort, 2-2. Hey, Luai, welcome in, buddy, welcome in. Hopefully your day's been going well. One boy's here somewhere, I'm sure. Actually, no, he's not. He might be back. We'll see. All right, 2-2 count to Charlie freaking Lopez. Change it up, rip foul out of play, 2-2. Change it up, ripped hard to third, but right at Moon. Shot on the ground. He'll make the play, 1 down. Rory Crowd's up next. Struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Treble hangs up and in. Turned on by Crowds down the line. Running it over is Pickleford, though. 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher. Ball in Standos. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Chased it out of the zone on the first pitch. Popped up to short. Sports is there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here for Mabetts. Her easiest inning so far today. To the 4th, we're still up 5-0. Sports slam and Moonshada do up.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Sports. He's 0 for 1 today.
Jock Sports.
You see him at the knees in the first one. Chopped hard through the middle, and Jock Sports has a leadoff knock. He's on to start the 4th inning here for the Nemesis. Here's Jackie Slam 0 for 1 today in right field. She's tense currently. Slide up and away on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Off the plate inside, 1-1. Ball down and away. Turned on and belted by Jackie Slam. And that bitch has put him on the board. It is a home run for the Nemesis. Kept it just inside the foul line. Jackie Slam turns her mojo around with 1 swing. Her 3rd homer of the year. It is 5-2. That bitch.
Now batting. The third baseman, number 57.
Moonshot up next, 0 for 1 today. Change it down and in on the first one. Floats in there for a strike, 0-1. Did someone, for once in their life, sure your parents are proud of you. My sentiments exactly. Slider down in the way. Off the plate outside. Good eye from Hito. 1-1. Push him down in the way. Fouled off late. 1-2. Throw down and then chased it. Strike 3. Blocked by O'Wugliams. Throw to first. In time. 1 down. Second punch out for Frago as Hito's retired. Here's Pickleford. 0 for 1. Two-seamer up and in on the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down in the way. Grounded hard at the middle. That's a base hit into center. 1 out knock there for Pickleford as he's on. First hit of the game for him. Here's Taters 0 for 1 today. Intense. Ball down on the first pitch. Chopped hard in the hole to second. Past the diving Coffin. That's a base hit into right. Ooh, what a cannon there from Armstrong. Nice. Held him there. 2 on, 1 down for Dangerfield, who singled his first go up. He's locked in. Frago tense, Heater up and away, lined over third. That is down for a base hit. Into the corner it goes. That's extra bases for Dangerfield. 1 run will score here on the double. It is 5-3. Nemesis making a game of it. Here's Levar, 0 for 1. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Lined over short. Leaping Lopez out of his reach. Another base hit. Another run scores. It's 5-4. It seems everything's falling apart now. No matter what Frago throws, they seem to figure out what he's throwing. Here's Mabetts. Sack bunter first time up. Pinch hitting is catcher Stacy Staples. Hitting .256 with 3 homers, 5 RBIs. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at first. Runners at the corners. 1 down here. Nemesis trying to contribute. Change up and in on the first one. Grounded hard to short right at Lopez. Flip to second 1. Coffin to first. Double play. Love to see it. Bad inning for Frago there. He does give up 4 runs as it was started by the home run by Slam, but we do hold on to the lead. Bottom 4. It's 5-4. Williams, McStevens, and Physique do up. Rookie, you know I said not bad. I take it all back. It's really bad. Hair up, 2 for 2, double and a single today. Leadoff woman trying to get on again as Binky Stevens enters the game here on the mound after the Betts was lifted for the pinch hitter. Stevens, no record, a 5.56 ERA and a 2.12 WHIP, 7 earned runs and 7 appearances. 11 out of the third innings pitched is tied for the most out of the second most out of the bullpen. 20 hits surrendered, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, 377 batting average against, and that's it. No home runs yet given up for him. Lopez bailed you out, rookie. Praise our God, the God Emperor of mankind, Charlie Lopez. Does seem to be that way this year. Heater in there at the knees on the first one, 0-1. Chased it high out of the zone, quickly 0-2 to Hara. Heater away, dumped off the end of the bat to center, hanging up for Dangerfield though, 1 down. Next up, Beefcake, 2 for 2 with the double and the single as well. He's locked in. Heater up and away, way high, ball 1. Heater up and in, turned on by Beefcake, ripped down the left field line. Crikey, it has been sent to the land down under. That one got out in a hurry as Beefcake got a fastball up, and he turned on that one. Hit a piss missile right down the left field line in the corner. 6th of the year for Beefcake, and we are back up by 2. It is 6-4. Peak Physique coming up next. Rookie locked in, 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs today. 1 on a single last at bat, 1 on a ground out. Ball's behind active for Mick Stevens on the first pitch here. Heater up, checked high, strike call to Peak, 0-1. Heater up and in, hard chopeth under the glove of Binky into center field. And that is the second hit today for Peak. He's 2 for 3. And here's Colliner 0 for 1 with an RBI sac fly. Lined out last at bat to second. Heater middle in, strike called, 0-1. Fork ball check low, good eye, 1-1. Heater up, just pulled off of it, 1-2. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Stevens, 2 down. Here's Kaufman, 2 for 2, on fire. 2 singles, 1 RBI, and a stolen base. And a diving play in the field as well. Heater up and away, that's a strike, 0-1, nice pitch. Inside on that one, 1-1. Heater middle in, hit well by Kaufman to the gap, right center field. That could split him, and it will as it 1 hops to the fence. Physique got a good jump on that one. He's heading around second, digging for home. Throw from Leather is late. It is an RBI triple for Kaufman, 7-4. And she is now, I believe, she has 2 singles, right? Okay, she's a double and a homer shy of the cycle. Rookie Arsenio Armstrong up next, 1 for 2 with a single, and that will do it for Binky Stevens. Replacing him will be veteran reliever Babette Walkman. Who am I hoping the Ravens draft tonight? That is a very good question. I haven't really put much thought into it. I'm kind of just expecting them to pick up a receiver, considering they lost Beckham. And they really don't have anyone to pair with, oh my God, what's his name? Flowers. Yeah, because they have Bateman, who hasn't really proven himself. They have frickin' the one guy who got injured already. I forget what his name is. And then they just let Duvernay go as well, our punt specialist, who's also a receiver. So receiver is basically what I'm expecting them to draft. I also would not be surprised if they do decide to go defense. I mean, like lineman or something like that. Maybe offensive lineman. I also wouldn't be surprised by that move as well. But my clear-cut consensus pick is going to be wide receiver. That's what they're going to go for again. And not be totally predictable or anything. I have no clue who they're going to pick, and honestly, I really don't care. Because with our recent luck of drafting first-round receivers, I'm not expecting them to pan out, whoever they are. Book is still out on Flowers, but every other first round before him has done nothing, so, or been traded. Babette Walkman's numbers on the year, 1-0 with a 7.71 ERA and a 2.36 WHIP, 5 runs given up, 4 earned in 4 appearances, 4 2/3 innings pitched. 5 hits surrendered, 2 strikeouts, 6 walks, batting average against .263 for Walkman. Curveball up, misses high on the first one to Armstrong, ball 1. Curveball misses high again from Walkman, 2-0. Change away, hits the corner, 1-2-1. Heater down and in, grounded hard to second. Leather backhands to his right, makes the play, and that ends the inning. 2 home in the inning, though. Platypi get a home run from Beefcake McStevens and a triple from Kaufman. 7-4 to the 5th. Ganez Sports and Slam do it. Flash other pitched 3 innings? I don't know. Did he?
Now batting, the catcher, number
I
8,
really hope not.
Gabby Ganez.
It might. Hold up. Let's go look. Did it? Holy shit, it did. No, he threw a third of an inning. It's a third of an inning. The 3 is his whip. We're okay. He probably came in that extra innings game that just drowned out their entire pitching staff. I wish he pitched 3 innings. That'd be funny. Change with the knees in the first one there. Strike called to Ganez, 0-1. Ganez 0 for 2 today. Get up and in, off the plate, 1-1. Slider at the knees. Hard chopper at the middle to short. Lopez dives to his left. Nice play, Charlie. Throw to first. Got her. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Jock Sports
12,
up next, 1 for 2 with a single.
Sports.
Forcing up and in. Off the plate, 1-0. Curveball inside, off the plate, 2-0. Using up and away. Foul back by Sports, 2-1. Change it down and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Side up and in. Off the plate, full count. Just inside. Has Lopez regressed yet? I think he had a slight little regression, but nothing major, no. We can always go back and look after the game. Heater down in the way, chopped at the middle to short. Lopez ain't getting to that one, no matter what kind of god he is. He definitely can't reach that one. That is a 1-out knock for Sports, his second hit of the day. And now to bring up Jackie Slam, who had a 2-run bomb last at bat. Still tense, though. Heater up and away in the first one. High, ball 1. Slider hangs high, fouled back, thankfully, and missed it. 1-1. Well down, hitting the hole to second on the hit and run. Kaufman on the dive, nice play. Throw to first, got her, 2 down. Nice job, Kitty. Fielder's choice there, going to second on the hit and run was Sports. Here's Moonshada, 0 for 2 today, intense. Struck out last at bat. Change it down in the way in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Working it down and in. Low and inside, 1-1. Zoom down in the way. Low, 2-1. Ball down and in. Moonshot fouls it back, 2-2. Down in the way. Hitting the hole to right field. That is a base hit. Armstrong there comes up throwing, and the runner's not going to try it on that one. 2 on, 2 down for Pickleford. 1 for 2 with a single last at bat. Frago trying to get out of the 5th. Come on, Frago. Heater middle in. Strike called. Nice pitch, 0-1. Just up over 60 pitches now on the day. Curveball up and away. Out of the zone, 1-1. Change of middle in. Pickleford rips it down the left field line. Crowd's going over. Lays out for it off his glove. He wasn't going to catch it anyway. He was just trying to knock it down. RBI double for Crowds. It is 7-5. 2 in scoring position now for Taters. 1 for 2 with a single. Still tense. Frago trying to get through the 5th. Be qualified for the victory here. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called as it floats in there. 0-1. Easy rep it in. Chased it out of the zone, 0-2. You're up and away, way outside, 1-2. Change it down and in. Chop foul, out of play, still 1-2. Slide it down and away, low and down, 2-2. Heater middle in. Off the plate, ground and then to hold a second. Kaufman charges, fires the first in time, and that ends the inning. Frago does get through the 5th inning, though he does give up another run on the double. 7-5 to the bottom half of the 5th. Lopez, Crowds, and then a pinch hitter coming up for Ball and Standos. He is done today. Rookie will only go 5 innings today, but he will be qualified for the victory. Overrated much, rookie. Lopez up, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Nice diving play in the field last inning for Charlie. Facing Walkman in her second inning as that heater misses low. Ball 1. Heater down. Ooh, just missed it. 1-1. Heater down in the way. Chopper to second. Ladar makes the play. 1 down. Let's lock in here, eh? Crowd's up, tense, 0 for 2 today. He failed to make that diving stop in the field, so now he's tense. Change it down on the way, strike called, 0-1. Heater away, whiffed on it, 0-2. Curveball away, misses, 1-2. Curveball down, chop foul, still 1-2. Chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out for Crowds today. He's 0 for 3. 2 down for Froggo. Pinch hitting for him. We're going to go ahead and hand it off here, too. Do we have a lefty? No, it's a righty. Okay. Let's go ahead and hand it over here to Sebi real quick. Sebi batting 1,000 on the season, batting 1 for 1. Heater down the middle, line to right field. Nice rip there, Seb. He's on with 2 down. Next up is Harrow Wugliams, 2 for 3 with the double and the single today. Grounded out last at bat. What? Chase the curveball low, 0-1. Pick off to first, back safely, Swolson. Curveball hangs, Harrow out in front of it, 0-2. Runner goes, heater away, off the plate, throw down by Ganez, and Seb steals second. Nice job, Sebi. Sebi in scoring position here. That is his first steal of the season, I believe it is. He's 1 for 1. Probably playing golf with that swing. Seb's BBH is clutch. It is. 7 Rory on there, too. Nice. Great minds think alike there. Well, I ripped that curveball to right field on the line, but right at slam, and that ends the inning. Should I keep Sebi in the game to play first base? I probably should. Maybe take Peak out, but he's hitting well today. I think we'll bite the bullet here. We are still going to take Seb out of the game. We're going to go ahead and hand it over here, too, in the 5th inning. We're going to hand it over to Shirley Indiere, and will probably be her final appearance as a member of the Platypi. Probably going to be cutting her at the end of this episode, unfortunately, just because we want to get the chemistries lined up. We want to get that max discipline trait as well to beef up most of our roster, and we don't need a scholarly pitcher. Dangerfield up 2 for 2, RBI double and a single today, facing Shirley. Yeah, Shirley's been pitched really well for us, ERA under 2 and all that, but the chemistries just don't line up, unfortunately. Damn shame. Indiere 1-1, 1.93 ERA and a 0.75 WHIP. 2 earned runs, 4 appearances, 9 in the 3rd innings. 6 hits, 1 walk, no homers, no strikeouts. Batting average against 188. Froggo goes 5 innings today. He gives up 5 runs on 10 hits. He didn't walk anybody. He struck out 2 and gave up 1 home run. All right, let's go, Shirley. Gets a hit active, heater up and away, fouled back. It's 0-1. Dribble down and in. Shot back to the mound, in the air, throw to first, 1 down. Yeah, it's either we get rid of her or we get rid of Rufus. And right now, Rufus is too damn valuable to get rid of. Leather 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Ball away in the first pitch, lined at the middle. That is a base hit into right center. Went out knock here for the Nemesis, bringing the tying run to the plate here in the 6th. Brings up Babette Walkman, pinch hitting for her. It is Javi Yoder. Locked in with outside pitch active, hitting .352, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Slide it down and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, off the plate, 1-1. Curveball inside, misses, 2-1. Forcing up and in. Yoder lines it up the middle. That is a base hit into center field. Tying run is on after the pinch hit. 2 on, 1 down. Nemesis threatening. Here comes Ganez, 0 for 3 today. I won't worry. She'll surely get a new team soon. Yeah, she probably will. Screwball down. Misses low to Ganez. Ball 1. Pushing down and in. Foul back, 1-1. Right up and away. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Nice pitch, nice pitch. Ball down and away. Low, 2-2. Good take. See, we're inside. Fouled off on the left side. Crowds gives it a run, but he ain't going to get there. Out of play. 2-2 count. Ball down and away. Grounder to second. Charging Kaufman. Flip the second one. Lopez the first. Double play. You love to see it. And in the air gets out of it. Coming out of the bullpen, tense reliever, Lucy Finnegan's. Bottom 6, McStevens, Physique, and Colliner coming up. Beefcake leading off, 3 for 3 today. He is a triple shy of the cycle. He's on fire. Solo home run last at bat. He's also doubled and singled. Facing Finnegan's. Lucy on the air, 1-1 at 4.76 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. 7 runs, 6 earned in 9 appearances, 1 save, 11 in the third innings, 10 hits, 6 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 9 strikeouts. Batting average against 233. Charlie Lopez, how do you keep doing this shit? We don't know. He's an ageless wonder right now. Hope it continues. Slider away, misses on the first pitch, ball 1. Checked inside on that 4-seamer off the plate, 2-0. 2-seamer away, hits the corner, 2-1, nice pitch. Heater middle of the plate, hard grounder to short, but right at Sports. On to first, 1 down. Physique up next, 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 RBIs today. 1 on the single, 1 on the ground out. Slider up and in is high, ball 1. Checked high on the heater, good eye, 2-0. Heater down the middle, line to short, but right at Jock, 2 down. Next up, Hayam Colliner, 0 for 2. RBI sac fly earlier. Heater away outside, ball 1. Heater's away, 2-0 count. Heater up, oh, just missed it at the letters, 2-1. Heater at the knees, missed it again, fouled back, 2-2. Slider down, pulled foul, out of play, 2-2. Heater at the knees, crushed by Colliner to right of center, carrying well, running out of room, Dangerfield at the wall. Crikey, it has been sent to the land down under, just to the right of the batter's eye. Home run for rookie Hayam Colliner, his 4th of the year, and it is now 8-5. We're up by 3 again. Next up, Kaufman, 3 for 3 today, a triple, 2 singles, 2 RBIs today. She's on fire. Finnegan's remains tense. Heater down and then, that's a chopper to short. Sports there, makes the play, 1. That ends the inning. Another home run on the board for the Platypi. This time it's Hayam Colliner, 8-5 to the 7th. Sports slam and Moonshada coming up. Jock Sports leading off, 2 for 3, 2 singles today, facing locked in the air. Ball down and then on the first pitch. Hard rip to first, past the diving Physique's glove into right field corner. Armstrong giving chase, loads up a throw. Does not get cannon arm though, so it's going to be a double for Sports. Probably still would have been a double for Sports, but cannon arm would have made that a lot closer. Jackie Slam up, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer today. Zoom it down in the way on the first pitch. Line to left of center, Colliner on the run. Lays out for it, and he takes it out of the air. Colliner with a diving catch. He's on fire, 1 down. Nice job, Hay. Here's Moonshada, 1 for 3 with a single. No, he's only locked in. Okay, I thought he was on fire, but still. And Colliner first the bat, now the glove, man. What are you doing out there? There's Moonshada. Ball down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. 4-seamer down in the way. Chop to second. Kaufman there holding the runner. On to first with it. 2 down. Going to third is going to be Sports. Next up, Pickleford, 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and an RBI. Trying to drive in another one. 2-seamer up and in on the first one. Turned on. Hit deep to left. Crowds back to the warning track. Makes the catch. That ends the inning. Another 0 from Indy Air. Bottom 7. Armstrong, Lopez, Crowds, and Indy Air are due up. Ravens selected a corner. Ooh, that was the other spot I was actually hoping they would draft. That is actually pretty good. We are a little weak at corner as well. So I'm happy with that pick. I'm glad it wasn't a receiver. Thank God. We never do well with first-round receivers. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Marlon Humphrey is aging, and then I don't know who you have behind Humphrey. So Heater up, taken high, ball 1. Heater down in the way, hit well by Armstrong deep to left center field on the fly, off the wall out there. That's extra bases, and that is going to be him in with a leadoff double. Next up, Charlie Lopez, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. You fully expected them to go offensive, though? I'm actually quite surprised they chose not to. Maybe all their targets were taken. I was kind of hoping they'd go defense first, honestly. Especially with all the guys we let walk in free agency or cut. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Lopez behind. Heater down on the way, taken low, 1-1. Heater away, dribbler to first. Taters takes it himself, 1 down, going to third on the play. Is Armstrong, and here's Krause, who's tense and 0 for 3 today, not hitting well. Come on, Rory. Infield in here. Heater up and away, taken high. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Hard shot at the middle of the short. Cut off by Sports. Throw home is going to hold the runner at third, and Krause is still out at first. 2 down for Indier, who's locked in. We'll have to pinch hit for her now, unfortunately. Coming off the bench with maxed out, boosted RBI here, a rookie catcher, Sponge Dryden. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The 39-year-old veteran going to get a crack at it. I don't care either way. You're all F when Caleb Williams is finished painting his nails. Oh, boy. Let's go, Sponge. Our another new addition, the veteran catcher. And they walk it, you bastards. You can't let me have one moment, can you? Williams up next, 2 for 4, double and a single today. Hera, make him pay. Heater up and in, taken high, strike called, 0-1. Heater down in the way is low, 1-1. Heater middle in, lined up the middle, but right at Leather. That ends the inning. I'm going to leave Dryden in. I'm going to go ahead and take Krause out. We're going to go ahead and bring in a Horace Heimlich. Or, wait a minute. There's a 3-run lead, right? Yeah, we'll go to Heimlich here. We're going to take Krause out. Here's what we're going to do. Dryden is going to play catcher. Williams is going to play right field. And Armstrong's going to move to left field. Ha-ha! I would rather have Colliner in center. He's a better fielder. So Williams back out in right field, her natural position. Armstrong with his cannon is in left field now. And we still have Colliner in center. So we're looking good. I demand a refund. We were robbed. I agree. Heimlich making his season debut, the rookie 20-year-old right-hander with a late four-seamer, making, just going to try and, make a good first impression. Heater down and in is fisted to third, picked by McStevens. That's an easy first out. Good start, good start. Since we don't have Zumbar, we only have him and we have Blinder. We also, I believe, have Archie Alonso. So Dangerfield up next, locked in, 2 for 3, double single and an RBI. So it's not like we're strapped for options here. We do have 3 fully rested pitchers. Curveball hangs on the first pitch to Dangerfield, to right center that goes, and that is in the seats. It appears I'm also going to have a new nemesis for this team. It's going to be fucking Charles Dangerfield of all fucking people. Every time we play him, whether he's in a Nemesis uniform or a Sandcats uniform, that always seems to be where he goes, he manages to hit a home run. Here's Levar, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. 8-6 the score. That was Dangerfield's first of the year. That missed outside on the heater. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. Thankfully missed it. Popped up behind left short. Lopez in left center there. Charlie puts it away. 2 down. Next up going to be Lucy Finnegan's hitless on the year. Pinch hitting for her is backup catcher Momori Aoshima, hitting .312 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Change away on the first pitch, hangs, grounded hard to second, picked by Kaufman, on to first, and that ends the inning. Heimlich with a decent first impression, though he does give up a home run to Dangerfield. Coming out of the bullpen, long reliever Jacob Marshmallow as Aoshima exits. Bottom 8, it is 2-run advantage for the Platypi, looking to add on. Hard to lineup coming up, McStevens, Physique, and Colliner. Good pitching is only saved for Shirley today. Yeah, seems like it. McStevens up 3 for 4, triple shy of the cycle still. He's on fire. Face intense Jacob Marshmallow, 1-1, a 6 ERA and a 1.42 whip. 8 runs given up, 6 appearances. 12 innings pitched, 11 hits, 8 strikeouts, 6 walks, 1 homer. Batting average against .239. Change up in there, strike called, 0-1. Change up inside, misses, 1-1. Heater up, checked high, good eye, 2-1. Out in front of the changeup, 2-2. Heater up, line to center field, and Beefcake has his 4th hit of the day. It's another single, though, as it went right at Dangerfield on a hop. Leadoff man on in the 8th for Physique, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Heater down, hit at the middle hard, diving as Sports behind the bag. Throw to first, gets the slow-footed physique due to his injury. 1 down. Next up is Colliner, 1 for 3 with a 2-run with a solo homer last time up. Also hit a sac fly. RBI hero active. He's locked in as well. Come on, Hay. Heater to these. Boom! Shaka laka. That's not coming back. Deep to left field. Colliner's done it again. Crikey, that one's been sent to the land down under as it hits off the back wall of the Platypi bullpen there on the lower deck. It is his 5th of the year, and it is 10-6. Kaufman up next, 3 for 4, triple 2 singles, 2 RBIs today. She's on fire, and that'll do it for Marshmallow as he's immediately yoinked. Here comes closer Lawrence Wimple. Wimple locked in, ERA at 0.90 with 1-0 record, 0.90 whip as well, 1 earned run, 10 appearances, 1 save, 10 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, and a batting average against 171. The game is doing good things for a mojo. Yes, it is. Gets ahead, max boosted here for Lawrence. First pitch heater, misses high out of the zone though. Ball 1, he's locked in. Kaufman, however, is on fire. Slider down and in, taken off the plate, 2-0. Slider up, checked, strike called, 2-1 at the letters. Heater down and then hit well by Kaufman to center field, carrying well. Dangerfield on the fly, gets there at the warning track, 2 down. Next up is Armstrong, 2 for 4 with the double and a single today. Rookie looking for his 3rd hit. Slider down and in, chop back to the mound on the first one. Wimple to first, that ends the inning. 2-run homer, though, for Colliner, makes it 10-6 to the 9th. Ganez, Sports and Slam due up. Maybe we'll have Flash throw another inning at this rate, maybe. Doubtful now. All right, Heimlich, try not to fuck this up, okay, kid? Ganez up 0 for 4 today. Top of the lineup going to be up here for the Nemesis in the 9th. We have Cuffingham on the bench. I'm not bringing her in. Slaperio, I think we'll be fine without him. Our middle infielders are fielding well. Rodriguez, hell no, you ain't seeing the field. We're good. Throw down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Heater it down and in, whiffed on it, 0-2. Heater up the way, out of the zone, 1-2. Change bumping in. Hit it hard at the middle of the short. Lopez dives out of his reach. It's a base hit into center. Lead off knock here for Ganez. Now to bring up Sports, 3 for 4, double and 2 singles today. Still locked in. Heater middle in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Check of the runner at first. Change it down and then off the glove of Dryden. And then he flubs the pickup. Ay, 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 ay. Runner at scoring position now. Nobody out. 1-1 count the Sports. Curveball down in the way. Chopped up the middle. Lopez dives behind the bag. Out of his reach. It's a base hit. Runner hangs at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Sports digging for second. Dryden's throw is late. And here comes Slam. 1 for 4 with the 2-run homer. Okay, we're going to the bullpen. Here comes a big old sign blinder coming in out of the bullpen here. Got that max boosted rally stopper here. Let's see what he can do. Making his debut, the 29-year-old. Can the rookie slam the door? Come on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we have Sky in a franchise in SMB4 and she fielded surprisingly well? I don't think I personally had her, no. I did have another Rodriguez. I had Kenzie Rodriguez for the freebooters. I do not think I had Sky, though. The AI cheesing now. First pitch curveball down and into Slam. Strike called at the knees. Nice pitch blinder. Got the bender in there. 0-1. Heater up and in. Chased it out of the zone. Quickly 0-2. Change it down in the way. Chased it. Strike 3. First career punch up for blinder. Let's get that ball. Next up, Moonshada. 1 for 4 with the single. High pitch still active. Rally stopper versus high pitch. Heater middle in. Lined into left center. Colliner coming in. Not getting there this time, unfortunately. That's down for a hit. Second runner going to try and score as well. He will. 2-run single for Moonshada. It is 10-8. And we do lose rally stopper. Yeah, I think it was a different one. Pickleford up 2 for 4. 2 singles today. Ball away on the first one. Way out of the zone. Ball 1. Change up, checked high, 2-0. Heater down, that's low, 3-0. Come on, sign. Heater up and in. Strike called, 3-1. Change up away. Outside, ball 4. Blinder walks him. Go ahead, run coming to the plate. Here's Taters, 1/4 single and tense. Blinder also tense, but rally stopper active here. Heater down and away. Strike called, 0-1. Go down and in. Inside and low, 1-1. Down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Hey, Wild Dub, welcome in, buddy. Hopefully your day's been going well, my friend. Nice to see you. Coming in at the right time, man. High pressure situation here at the end of the game. Hopefully we can get it done. Leader down and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for a blinder, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 26.
Dangerfield up. He has hit a homer last at bat. He is now a triple shy of the cycle. Okay, Churl. Oh no, please no. I know I'm thinking the same damn thing that you are right now. Tying run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate here for the Nemesis. Change it up and away. That's a strike, 0-1. Definitely got him thinking about that one. The middle in. Inside off the plate, 1-1. Go down and in. Fouled off. He was late on it, 1-2. Caught napping a bit there. Heater up. Chased it, strike 3. Blinder strikes out the side and slams the door in the 9th inning. Platypi hang on to win 10-8 the final score. My day was all right, man. Thanks for asking. Unfortunately, my son was sick, so I was hanging out with him all day, keeping him, relatively calm and, feeling a little bit better, supplying him with medicine, many hugs as he wants, whatever he wanted to watch on TV, all for him. Yep, being a father, basically. Yeah, he's still got 102-degree fever, though, so he's probably not going to school again tomorrow, but thankfully it was a half day, so he's not missing anything. 10-8 the final score today. Platypi do hold on to win. We match the wide loads with another victory. Both teams now sitting at 11-3 atop the division. Nemesis fall to 6-8. Good offensive day for both clubs. Unfortunately, our pitching just wasn't there today. Outside of Indiair, Indiair was lights out, as she has always been this season, for the most part. Yeah, he's getting a good amount of XP for his immune system. Good way to look at that. Let's look at this. RBIs today force the Nemesis, Jackie Slam, that bitch, had a 2-run homer. Moonshada had 2 RBIs single, I believe. Pickleford an RBI single as well. Dangerfield had a 2 solo homer and an RBI single. Leathar had an RBI single as well. And on for us, solo home run for McStevens. 2 RBIs today for Peak Physique. 1 on a ground out where he tweaked his groin and 1 on a single. Colliner had 2 home runs today, a solo shot and then a 2-run bomb. Kaufman had 2 RBIs on 2 singles. And then Charlie Lopez had an RBI single as well. I hope he feels better, too. He should. Mabetz takes the loss. 3 innings today, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 strikeout. She falls to 0-3. Binky Stevens gave up 2 runs in relief of her with 1 homer. Finnegan's also gave up a run on a homer. And then Marshmallow gave up a 2-run homer as well. For us, Frogabond Standos in his debut only goes 5 innings, 5 earned runs, 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 homer. He didn't walk anybody, but, rough outing for the rookie, 1-0. He does get the win, though, however, in his debut. In the air, 2 scoreless innings to get the hold in relief. Unfortunately, she'll no longer be on the roster after this game, but, she has been playing really well, and I know she, for a fact, will be picked up relatively quickly in the free agent pool. It's just the chemistries aren't lining up for us. Heimlich an inning in his debut, plus 3 hits, 3 earned runs, a homer. Rough outing for him. Sign Blinder, rocky inning, but he does get the save. His first of his career in his debut, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Rookies did have it rough this game for the most part. Outside of Indiair, she did really well. I think she's the one exception. And Colliner. And Physique had a good day, too, despite injuring himself. Yeah, I like Indiair, too. It's a shame I got to let her go. Player of the game, Colliner, for his 2-homer day, followed by Beefcake, finishing a triple shy of the cycle. And then Dangerfield also finishing a triple shy of the cycle. Yeah, it's just a shame we weren't, unfortunately, the Platypi are built to be, max discipline trait team, And in the air, unfortunately, is scholarly, and I don't see the value in keeping scholarly traits on the roster when they're no use to us, unfortunately. Especially when we can use said roster spot to not only re-max out discipline traits, we already have spirited maxed out as well. So we're going to have 2 sets of traits maxed out in our team. So this is making ourselves as effective as possible. 2 players fighting over old flip phone he found in the dugout. Calling her. Sorry, Rufus. If he hadn't hit 2 home runs today, I would have thought about it. Alrighty, so we are still tied for the division lead. The wide loads do not play in the sim, so we will go into next episode tied for the division lead. That's nice. Alright, roster moves. What do we got going on around the league? Only one. Nemesis signed Burl Chinning. They're cutting rookie Deuce Stacker for rookie Burl Chinning. Platypi were built to be rebuilt, so they could turn into any type of team with enough shifting around. This is true. And I'm open to bringing her back if things start to fall apart, but with how we're playing, we got to capitalize on this hot form right now and keep it rolling, you know? It's just not lining up for her to be here, unfortunately, and I hate that because she's so damn good. Anyway, let's sim up to this game real quick. Crocs taking on the Heaters here. Heaters rally to win 7-3 as they fall behind 3-0 and rally with 7 unanswered runs to take the win. Grapplers taking on the Blowfish here. Grapplers win 5-2 as they're going to cut the gap back down to 2 games behind us. Moose drop a game to the Jacks as they win 8-5. Come on, Freebooters. Come on, Freebooters. Come on, Freebooters. God damn it, you're a disappointment to the family. 7-4. Sirloin's taking on the Wild Pigs. 5-2. Victory for them as the Slabs and Meats beat the Pigs. Grass Eaters win 3-2 in extra innings over the Blowfish. Damn it. Jacks then get blown out by the Hot Corners. That's nice to see. 12-1. Heaters taking on the Buzzards here. Buzzards rally to win 7-2 against the Heaters. Unfortunate for the Heaters, but that's good for us. Moonstars beat the Salties 6-3. Grapplers taking on the Overdogs here. Overdogs rally, but fall just short 5-4. Grapplers move within a game and a half of us. And the Hot Corner shut out the Sirloins 5-0. So us and the Wide Loads are still tied for the division lead. Of course, tiebreaker goes to them for run differential, so we'll need to win next time to put the pressure on them. Next time out, we are supposed to take on the Sandcats here, coming at 5-10. Trey Mondo is going to be on the hill, 0-2 with an 8.10 ERA and a 3.75 whip. He's also injured. On the mound for us, rookie Cecil Sawyer will be making his second career start. I'm actually debating about Sawyer's numbers, no record, a 20.25 ERA and a 3.25 whip. I'm actually debating about making this episode a doubleheader because we're playing the Sandcats and the Sawteeth, both non-divisional opponents, and I kind of want to non-conference opponents, and I kind of want to get back into our conference with a couple games. So I also kind of want to speed this up with how well we're playing. So we want to start getting to these games that actually matter. Against the Heaters where we got a doubleheader, the Wide Loads a doubleheader, Grapplers have a doubleheader. Like, we're playing a lot of teams in our division here at the end of the year. Kind of want to speed things up and get back to them. So, might be speeding this up a little bit and stringing some games here together next couple of episodes to move forward in the season. Especially with how well we're playing, too. Just a thought. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's go ahead and do the roster move here real quick. So, we are ended up getting rid of Indier. It was either Indier or Zumar in this case. And Zumar is too valuable right now. He's just really, really good. So swinging it over to the bullpen here for the relievers. So we have Eddie Stetson, who's a 4.9, and we have Strider, who is at 5.6. Both of them are disciplined players. They're the only ones that actually are going to fit the build we are trying to mold outside of Jacobs. I'm not bringing him back. He's a train wreck waiting to happen. And we don't want to get rid of Zumar now because that'll bring us down to minimum boosted competitive traits. So we're kind of stuck with getting rid of Indier, unfortunately. Sounds good? Nice. Thanks. Glad you guys appreciate it. So we could go for the cheaper move and get Stetson, who's 35 with max boosted consistent. Or we could go ahead and get this and add in 2 scholarly traits. That's kind of dumb. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get Eddie Stetson here. We're going to get the 35-year-old veteran. Bring him in. He is going to replace Shirley Indier. And it's going to save us a little bit of money as well. So we are going to go back above $10 million in the surplus. So we are going to be making a lot of money moving forward in these games. All right, sorry, Shirley. You pitched really well for us, kid, but the chemistry's not lining up, and we really need to max out our traits. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, now we're back in it. Max boosted discipline, max boosted spirited. Nice, and that's where predominantly most of our traits are, so that works out wonders for us. Yeah, the only 3 pitches does scare me as well, but I'm hoping maybe we can develop them. Maybe. Don't worry, this could all blow up in my face, and we could have to go back and get Indiera at a much higher price than what we had her for. Oh, well. Surely you can't be serious. So, yeah, we do end up making a total of 5 roster moves this episode. We made 4 before the game. We got rid of Thomas and brought in Dryden. We brought in Sliperio, got rid of Daller. Brought in Armstrong, got rid of Studwick. Brought in Blinder, got rid of Goatman. And then we get rid of Indiera and replace her with Stetson. So, a lot of roster moves. We're making a lot of moves. Developing the fuck? Yes, Shirley, I'm serious. All right, anyway, traits. We're not getting Wild Thrower for Physique. That's dumb. We are not getting Powerless Left-Hander. Taken away from us. Pardon me. This one for Sawyer's good. This one for Von Asen is wonderful as well. Rodriguez is dumb, but it might be worth the risk considering she's never going to play the field anyway. And we did lose one of these, so this one was probably for Indiera. Damn. Okay. So we do have a couple we like. We could save up more money here. And we also have this one for Rodriguez. I wouldn't mind taking the risk on this one because I know she's going to, even if she gets noodle arm, she's never going to play the field anyway. So it's kind of a, what do I got to lose kind of move, you know? So how much is that? Let's see. It's going to be 2. Right now, it looks like about 2.2 million, which we have enough to buy all 3 of them now. But I kind of want to spread out the costs a little bit. So we'll just get this one for Rodriguez here. Just, for shits and giggles. Let's see if she gets this. Might be better to save the money. Very true. Very true. Yeah, that's probably going to be our better bet, especially since power's already pretty high for her. Yeah, so I think we're just going to save up here. We're going to try and build up some more surplus. We're definitely buying these 2. Sawyer's will be next episode, and then, or after the next game, first game next episode, and then Von Asen's will be after the second, and we'll see whatever this last trade is. All right, let's set the lineup for next episode. Call it a day for the first match against the Sandcats. We are not going to be wearing our alternates because, unfortunately, the Sandcat alternates suck. So it'll be Kaufman leading off at second. O'Wugliam's in right, Cuffing him at third, or at catcher, sorry. Beefcake locked in at third, Colliner locked in center, Armstrong in left, Lopez at short, Swolson will be playing at first base for the injured Physique, and Sawyer will be on the mound batting number 9. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big victory here today for the Platypi. We do hold on to beat the Nemesis 10-8. Another multi-home run game for Ham Colliner. Frago Balanstandos was passable in his debut today, as well as the other rookie relievers that made their debuts in Heimlich and Blinder. Shirley Indiera was wonderful as always, but unfortunately we do not have her on the roster anymore as we made 5 roster moves today's episode, getting rid of her for Eddie Stetson to boost up discipline to maxed out traits. We also brought in the signed Blinder as well to get the max boosted Rally Stopper in replace of Goatman. Arsenio Armstrong was signed to replace Muffin Studwick, who's done nothing so far this year for us. Hans Sliperio brings in for Dilly Dallard to get a cheaper backup middle infielder on the roster. And then we also get rid of Tugboat Thomas, bringing in Sponge Dryden, purely for that, not only to max out the discipline traits, but also to get max boosted RBI hero off the bench as a pinch hitter. That's always nice. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. After the victory, we're now 11-3, tied for the division lead with the Wide Loads. Next episode will more than likely be a doubleheader against the Sandcats and Sawteeth as we look to speed up the season here, get past these non-conference games to get back into the heat of conference play, as we are right now in contention for a playoff spot here as we approach the halfway mark of the season. Tune in next episode to see if we can get the job done. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you guys haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout outs to Wild Dog, Matcha, Shanable, One Boy, and Lawai for all tuning in at some point and chatting with me throughout the stream. Love hearing from you guys as always. And another shout out to Camouflage for following in between streams and becoming the 90th follower over here on Twitch. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for that. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be. Have a wonderful night, guys.